Hello students, myself Professor Ashok M. Jain. In this lecture, I am going to talk about speed control of DC motors and I am going to use the flux control method. In the previous lecture, I had discussed speed control of DC motor by armature control method. In this lecture, I am going to talk about flux control method. So, whenever you are going to control the speed by using flux control method, so first of all I am going to discuss about the shunt motor. Okay, so if you say this flux control and the speed control by using flux control method, it can be achieved by inserting resistance called as a regulating resistance in series with the field winding. Of speed control. It is very simple method and very economical. Okay, so let us say EB equal to what? VT minus IA RA. So EB equal to K N phi equal to VT minus IA RA. So speed N equal to minus IA RA upon K phi. That is the speed N equal to now. So before inserting this resistance, that is the regulating resistance, let us say R. Okay, this is the regulating resistance, say R. So क्या होगा? Let us say speed N1 equal to what? VT minus IA1 RA upon K phi 1. I am not inserting. Before inserting resistance in series with field. So I'm not going to insert. So who is producing the flux? That is field current. So before inserting this resistance R, this is say phi 1, current is and the armature is IA1. After inserting resistance R in series with the field, right? So this is equation number 1. After inserting the resistance R in series with that is called as a regulating resistance in series with the field winding. So क्या आएगा? Let us say speed is N2. N2 equal to what? VT will be no change because it is a supply voltage minus IA. I am not inserting the resistance in the armature circuit. We don't know, but I am assuming it is IA2. Whether it will decrease or increase or no change, I don't know, but I am assuming it is IA2 into RA. I am not changing the resistance in the series circuit upon K phi 2. Yes, it will be changed because when you insert the resistance, clear na? So IF, it is VT, voltage across here is VT. IF equal to क्या होता है? IF equal to VT upon RF, right? Or so when you insert this resistance, what will happen? Field current will decrease. When you insert the resistance in the field circuit, VT will be same, RF is same. When you increase this resistance, right? So field current will decrease. So field current, इसका काम क्या है? To produce the flux. Flux will decrease, right? So flux phi 2 will decrease. Okay. So I don't know what about the IA2 and okay. Now, when you are controlling the speed, what about the torque? Load is constant or not? Yes, since load is constant. अगर लोड कांस्टेंट है so क्या होगा? Torque will also be constant. If load is constant, so torque will be constant. Say T2 equal to T1. T2 equal to what? Ka phi Ia K2 Ka phi 2 Ia2 equal to Ka phi 1 Ia1. K is same. Okay, K is same. Now, just wait. Now, as you decrease the flux phi 2, as you insert the resistance here in the resistance, phi 2 will decrease because field current will decrease, so flux phi 2 will decrease. To keep the same torque, obviously Ia2 will increase with the same ratio. Otherwise क्या, I am not going to insert here, but जैसे ये कम होगा, to keep the torque same, obviously Ia2 will increase, so this will be equal to this. इसका मतलब है increase the resistance in the field circuit, Ia2 will increase, armature current will increase, right? With the same ratio. Okay. Now see the equation number 2 and 1. If you compare, when you insert the resistance in the field circuit, this will increase. Ia2 will increase. So Vt upon Ia2 Ra, this will decrease. Speed will decrease. But this will also be, this is decreasing. Clear? When this will decrease, speed will increase. But N2 is inversely proportional to phi 2, and it is not inversely proportional to it is not inversely proportional to Ia2. It is this minus this term. So this decrease in speed is less as compared to increase in speed. So you will get N2 more than N1. इसका मतलब ये है कि when you insert the resistance in the field circuit, speed will increase and we will get speed above the, we will control the speed above rated speed. Okay, so by this method you will get the speed more than the rated speed, or speed will increase by controlling the flux. So this is the method we can control the speed. Clear? So now what are the disadvantages of this method? You can see here, when you insert the resistance here in the field circuit, speed is increasing, N2 is more than N1, speed is increasing. So top speeds are obtained with very weak field. क्योंकि you are inserting the resistance, इसका मतलब क्या हो रहा है? You are going to weaken the field. So top speeds are obtained with very weak field, and due to this weak field at top speeds, the armature current is also increasing. You can say this armature current is also increasing. Both these factors, that is a high speed and high armature current, speed बढ़ रही है और high armature current, both these factors, that is a high speeds and high armature current, create a commutation problem. Commutation problem मतलब sparking may start at brushes. Clear? This is the first disadvantage. And what is the second disadvantage? Armature may get overheated. Why it will be overheated? Why it is overheated? Because of, as the current increase in the armature circuit, armature copper loss Ia2 square into Ra, clear, will increase. So armature may become overheated. That is the two disadvantages. One is the commutation problem. Why it is? Because of high speed and high armature current, because both are increasing. Okay. Second problem क्या है? Because of high armature current, armature copper loss Ia square Ra will increase, so overheated, armature will be overheated. And obviously speed, अगर armature current बढ़ रहा है तो क्या हो जाएगा? That will be overheated होगा एक, और दूसरा efficiency will also be decreased because of more copper loss. So these are the two disadvantages by this method, but you can get the speed above the rated speed. अगर 1500 RPM rated speed है तो उससे भी ज्यादा मिल सकती है. इसका मतलब ये है, you can control the speed below the rated speed by using armature control method. You can get the speed above the rated speed by flux control method. इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि you can get speed both side. So where the wide range of speed control is required, we will use the DC motors, right? So I'm going to discuss one more method, that is the series motor for speed control by varying the flux by for series motor. So I'm dropping it. Okay. So next, speed control by flux control method for series motor, right? So field flux and hence the speed of series motor can be varied by these three techniques. First one is the diverter. We are going to provide in parallel with the series field winding, that is called as diverter method. Before discussing these methods actually, okay, this is called as diverter method. I want to discuss one more thing. This is the armature, right? Or this is the सीरीज मोटर, और आप बोलेंगे सर यहाँ एक इंसर्ट करते हैं ना रेजिस्टेंस, यू कैन कनेक्ट रेजिस्टेंस, insert the resistance in series with the field winding. Clear? So speed will be controlled, right? But it is called as flux control method. Yes, but it is also called as armature control method. ये मेथड हम डिस्कस कर चुके हैं in the last presentation में. It is not a flux control method because when you change it, field current and flux both, armature current and field current both will change. So it is not a field control method. It is called as armature control method. Clear? So it is, we have already discussed this method earlier in the last presentation in armature control of series motor. So here it is, this is not the technique. Okay, so we have three techniques are there. एक है by placing the diverter, that is we have to divert the field current, we have to place the resistance in parallel with the field winding. Second method we have, that is the, I am rubbing it first. Second method क्या है, by placing the tappings on series field winding. You can say these are the tappings are there. Clear? So by placing the tappings on the field winding. And third क्या है, by using series parallel combination of field winding. Two field windings are there, both are in series, both are in parallel. Clear? So these are the three methods we have. Okay, so we will discuss all these three methods for series motor. So this is the series motor. We are going to control the flux control method for series motor. So first method क्या है, by diverting, by diverting the field circuit, right? So you can say, if suppose this is not there, this resistance is not there, like that, like this, what will happen? You will get some speed, IF flow रहा है, it is IA is there, IF is there, so you will get some speed. I'm getting speed. Now when you insert some resistance in parallel with the field winding, so when you insert the resistance in parallel with the field winding, what will happen? Armature current will not be changed, armature current will be same, but the current here it is diverted, some current will be taken by this parallel resistance and current through field winding will be reduced, flux will reduce, field current will reduce, so flux will reduce. And when you know N equal to what? N equal to what? Vt minus Ia Ra upon Ka K phi. So when you divert the field current, it is very fixed. You are inserting the resistance, right? You are not increasing the load. Resistance is not a load. For a motor, load is what? Mechanical load, right? So mechanical load same है. Mechanical load same, so torque will be same. Torque will be T2 equal to T1 will be same. Torque will not be changed. Only you are not changing the Ia because whatever the load is there, Ia will be fixed. अब क्या हो रहा है, जैसे ही आप यहाँ पर एक फील्ड रेजिस्टेंस डाल देंगे, so this current जो Ia है, motor will take some current say Ia, yeah, IA1 or IA2, whatever there. So by using this diverter, this resistance, when you change this resistance, clear, you can change it. So इसमें से ये आ रहा है ना ऐसा, तो फील्ड करंट विल चेंज, फील्ड करंट चेंज होगा तो फ्लक्स विल चेंज, और फ्लक्स चेंज होगा तो स्पीड विल चेंज. But here I want to tell you one more thing. When you insert this resistance, सपोज करो कि आपने फील्ड T2 इक्वल टू क्या होता है, phi2 IA2, phi1 IA1. When you insert the resistance, phi2 will reduce, so to keep the same torque, phi IA2 will slightly increase. ये चेंज होने वाला है, ऐसा नहीं कि IA2 चेंज नहीं होगा क्योंकि आपका लोड सेम है. IA2 will increase, but decrease in the flux is more compared to increase here. It is in this minus this term है, it is inversely proportional to this है. So speed will increase. So N2 you will get more than N1. जैसे जैसे इसको चेंज करेंगे, speed you can get, different speed you will get. Clear? So this is called as diverter method. We have connected resistance in parallel with the field winding, so it will divert the field current, right? So this is method. Now the second method we have, I'm rubbing it, second method we have, that is called as tappings. We are providing the tappings in the series field winding. Clear? So what is happening when you suppose this this is taking the current IL, this current is IF, this current is IA, will be same, right? Now it is same. But when you provide the tappings here, यहाँ tapping है one position number 1, all these number of turns are in picture, all these turns are current, field current is coming from here in this way, here and here. Clear? So what is the value of phi? Phi equal to क्या होता है, MMF upon reluctance S. MMF होता है N into NI upon S. I same है, I means IF same है, it is not changing, only number of turns are more, upon S equal to flux will be more, so speed will be less. Clear? In position number say 2, say 3, say 4, say 5, position number 5 here. Clear? So this is the position number 1. Position number 5, what will happen? Flux phi equal to Ni upon S. Clear? N कितना है? N I upon S. Okay, N is reduced. Why? Because here number of turns are 0, nearly 0. Okay, so as the N will decrease, phi will also be decrease, and phi will decrease, so speed will increase. So in position number 5, speed will be more. So whenever you are going to shift from here to here, here to here like that, speed will increase. Clear? So that is called as tappings. We are provided the tappings. Okay, and when you change the tappings, speed will change, and जैसे number of tappings, number of turns you will reduce, flux will be reduced, so speed will increase. Yes, when the flux will decrease, obviously armature current will also be increased, right? So this is happening. Okay, so we are going to discuss this. This is the technique we are going to use. Clear? So this is called as by placing the tappings on the series field winding, and in this way we will control the flux. The last method we are going to discuss, that is the by using series parallel combination of the field winding. So you can say we have two field windings, maybe 3, maybe 4, whatever there. Two field windings, both are in series. So it will take IL, it will take IF, it will take IA, right? In this way you will get some speed, say N1. Now when these two field windings connected in parallel, so you are not changing the load, so IL, this is IA, field current will be diverted and clear, and field current will divert it, so flux will reduce, so you will get N2 and you will get N2 more than N1. Okay, so you will get two speeds, one speed you will get in this position, another speed you will get in this position. Okay, so that is the method we have. In this type of method we are going to use two field winding which are connected in series, so flux produced will be more, hence speed will be less in position number 1. If these two field windings are connected in parallel in position number 2, so flux will become less because current is diverted. Okay, flux will become less as compared to the previous case, hence speed becomes more as compared to the previous case, right? In this method two combinations of speed can be obtained, so you will get N2 more than N1. So this is the way we have. Clear? So this method is called as series parallel combination method, or series parallel connection of field windings. So we have three methods of speed control of series motor by using the flux control method. So I am rubbing it. Now in the next presentation I will discuss some numericals. Clear? And I am going to discuss maybe three parts, part 1, part 2 and part 3. I am going to discuss around 8-9 numericals based on this speed control, then concept of motor, then characteristics of motor. Okay, so here I am going to stop. Okay, thank you very much for listening me carefully.